Yo, what is up guys, Surgical Goblin here and welcome to this new episode. As you guys see, I'm 12-2 in the Mountains of Gold draft challenge. So this challenge I think started this morning, not sure though, but I think it just started and it will end in 2 days and 17 hours. So still a lot of time to play in it, still a lot of time for you guys to try and complete it. If you didn't complete it already, let me know in the comment section down below if you already completed it or how you are doing in the challenge so far. But I'm actually 12-2 right now, so I didn't collect the 17.5k gold, which I will get at 12 wins. But actually after that I will get 20k gold, then 25k gold, and then at the end at 12 wins 30k gold. So I believe in total from this challenge you can get like, I'm not sure, I didn't actually count, or I don't really know it, but I think around like 150k gold. Not sure, like let me know if you guys know, like in the comment section down below as well. But yeah, 12-2 in the challenge right now. So let's say we lose, we could always use the continue feature, which is 100 gems. Not sure if it's really worth it for like the gold. I do need gold like to upgrade some cards, and of course like I still need some cards like to like get max, for example some legendaries, and then afterwards like I will also need the gold to upgrade them once I get them like maxed. But anyways guys, I will first hop into the first match and then I will start talking a little bit more about draft. So draft is actually really interesting. In my opinion, sometimes a little bit random. Like for example, sometimes your opponent will be able to pick arrows and give you main horde. But right now, I actually decided to pick giant, even though rascals are really good in draft. Like sometimes opponent don't really like have a spell, for example, like let's say lock, let's say arrows, but right now we can actually pick the lock, so that's awesome. So as you guys see, actually a really solid deck. Giant has the win condition of 3 Musketeers, is one of the best decks or best cards in my opinion in draft, especially if your opponent can't really pick a big spell. For example, Fireball, Poison. Sometimes your opponent doesn't even have a spell at all. Like 3 Musketeers will get so much value. Same like Magic Archer. Actually really nice that he gave us the Magic Archer because we didn't have the option to pick it. But in general in draft, like also you of course want to try to kind of counter your opponent. Sometimes it's not really possible, but I think in general like you, okay, so let's actually go with a cannon. I was thinking about logging the Ram Rider there. Probably also could have taken some damage with the Ram Rider there, but I was actually thinking to logging over there. But remember, like I gave him the rascals, so I decided to actually put the cannon. Like next card was the cannon. I might actually go with lock over here, and since I have mirror lock and okay, let's actually go with Magic Archer, and let's then go with Goblins trying to cycle back to Cannon, but not enough Elixir. I think it's fine, we won't take damage. He does also go again with a Mega Minion, but I think it's fine. He actually spent quite a lot. Not sure if I should go with a Giant here, knowing that he has Rascals and we don't have Locate Cycle. Might be able to go with a Miner. I think I would just go with Giant to support the Magic Archer. Feel like he spent quite a lot of Elixir there. And then I can always go with... Okay, so looks like he actually has Mini P.E.K.K.A. So... that, oh, and Tornado. So that's actually really interesting that he went and with the Tornado and with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. there. Not sure if I should use my cannon. I think I will... Okay, so I'll actually go with my Miner. I'm kind of trying to fix my cycle over here, knowing that he has Royal Giant. I will actually not go with the cannon defensive for the Mini P.E.K.K.A. I actually decided to use my Miner defensive, even though he did use the Tornado. Like I still think it's worth it over there. So not sure if he has a big spell, guys. I'll actually split 3 Musketeers, 2 to the right side, white 2 to the right side, just because let's say he does have a big spell such as a Rocket, such as a Lightning. He will not be able to get more chip damage onto the left side because he's already going for the left side anyways. So here I will actually go with Magic Archer, knowing that he has Goblin Gang as well. And then I think I will go with a Prediction Lock onto the right side, knowing that he might go with a Goblin Gang. And as you guys see, there was the Goblin Gang, predicting the Goblin Gang with the Lock. Was able to allow the Musketeer to get a little bit of chip damage. He did also go with a Ram Rider. Let's go with Goblins, just making sure that doesn't connect onto the tower. And let's see, guys. Let's actually mirror the Goblins over here to cycle and also be able to counter the Mega Man over there. He will probably go with his Mini P.E.K.K.A. over here. Let's see if he does. Looks like he... Okay, so looks like he actually opts to go with Rascals, and I didn't see any big spell yet. Not sure if he doesn't have a big spell or what's up. So let's actually go with a cannon. Okay, I was thinking that the cannon was misplaced, but let's actually go with a lock, guys. If he does end up going with a Goblin Gang over here, we can actually mirror the lock, but let's actually go with Goblins stopping like the Rascal Boy. Let's then go with Giant, and let's then actually go with a Miner at the back of the tower. Looks like he did go with the Goblin Gang, so unfortunately the Miner will not be able to get any chip damage. I actually put the Miner over there just to be able to... Okay, let's go with 3 Musketeers in the back just to be able to get some chip damage with the Miner, knowing that he will probably drop his Mini P.E.K.K.A. onto the Giant. But it looks like the 3 Musketeers are able to get a ton of value in defense. We'll also be able to take care of the Mega Man, and I'm actually thinking about mirroring my 3 Musketeers over here. So let's go with mirrored 3 Musketeers, level 10 Musketeers in the back, 2 to the left side, knowing that he probably doesn't have a big spell. Look at the right side, guys, is able to bring it down to 1119 HP. And I think I'll actually do a little bit of a double lane pressure over here with a giant in the right side and then a miner into the left side with the 2 musketeers and then the 1 musketeer on the right side with a giant. So it looks like he does go with his mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A actually doesn't one-shot the 3 musketeers, and looks like the left side push was able to take down left side tower. So let's give him a good game, let's give him a wall plate, and let's give him a thumbs up. So actually a really good match, first match. That was actually a perfect example why, for example, a card like 3 musketeers gets so much value in a game mode like draft. Just because, yeah, if your opponent doesn't have a big spell, you'll just be able to get so much value. Same like, for example, right now, like the Dart Goblin. Definitely pick Dart Goblins and definitely try to not give your opponent a counter to it. For example, arrows, for example, look. Barbarian kind of a counter to Dart Goblin, but not really, because Barbarian doesn't have that long of a range. So in this case, I'll actually pick Mega Knight, just because Mega Knight in general gets quite a lot of value. I'll pick Guards, just because Guards can surround the Mega Knight. Then I think Electro Wizard is just a little bit better against the Lava Hound. Like once, for example, the Lava Hound pops, then we can go with Electro Wizard, stunning like all the pops. But let's see, guys. So looks like we also have Snowball. That's actually really nice. Looks like we do have Balloon. Balloon is actually a really good win condition as well, in my opinion. So looks like our opponent starts off with Fire Spirits and Electro E-Barbs at the bridge. So let's actually go with Guards. And I think I'll actually take some damage over here. And then I will just set up a Furnace. I feel like he, yeah, of course, like spent a lot of elixir there. We did also spend quite a lot to defend it. He spent 8 elixir. We spent 5 elixir. So definitely good trade for us. But also not that bad for him. So not sure what his air counters are. I think I gave him Fire Spirits and Archers. So going with a Naked Balloon at the bridge doesn't really make sense. Just because then he will just be able to, yeah, go with Archers. And he will go with Fire Spirit. So let's actually go with a Mega Knight at the bridge to go in front of the Bandit. Let's see what he has. Hopefully, okay, so it looks like he does have Prince. So let's actually go with a Dart Goblin. Let's see if he has a spell like a look or something. He did give us Snowball. Looks like he doesn't have anything for the Dart Goblin. So this is a perfect example why to pick Dart Goblin. It just gets so much value, guys. Even we'll be able to survive. Looks like the Mega Knight is able to get a jump onto the tower. Dart Goblin also able to get 3 hits. And I think this is a perfect time for Balloon. He just used his Archers. He just used his Fire Spirits. Let's see what else he has for Balloon. Looks like he doesn't have anything. He might try to rush us in the other side again. So I actually have my guard ready. Looks like he actually decided to use a defensive lightning, which is actually really good for us because he just spent 6 elixir on the balloon, which yeah, costed 5 elixir for us. And we still got the, I think, 272 death damage. Not sure how much exactly it does, but it does around like 270, 280 HP or damage like to a tower. So let's actually pressure at the bitch, guys, with the Bandit. Let's see what he has in cycle for it. Not sure if he actually has something. Looks like he actually decided to pump up. So the Bandit is able to take down the right tower with the help of the Fire Spirits over there. So let's actually go with a Mega Knight into the left side. We do know that he still has a Lava Hound. So probably he will be trying to make a Lava Hound push anytime soon, knowing that we're about to hit double elixir. But let's see, let's go with a Dart Goblin in the in the back behind the Mega Knight. Let's then actually support the Mega Knight with a balloon. And not sure how he's going to deal with this push. He might actually end up, okay, so again he will go with his Prince. Let's actually not sure. Let's actually predict the Fire Spirits over here. Let's see if he does. Looks like okay, so the balloon death damage will be able to kill the archers, which is really good for us. Knowing that he doesn't have Prince in cycle. Oh, actually perfect Mega Knight right into the I'm sorry, guys. I keep trying to say Electro Barbarians. I don't know why. Probably yeah, no idea. But let's go with a Mega Knight. Let's go with a Bandit. Let's go with a balloon in the middle. Let's see what he drops. Looks like left side tower will be able to go down. So the Dark Goblin is still there, guys. Let's go with guards as well for the 3 crown. And this for sure will be 3 crown. No way he will be able to yeah, stop that over there. But let's give him a good game. Let's give him a wall plate. And let's give him a thumbs up. So that was actually really interesting playing against the new card, Electro Barbarians. But anyways, guys, so we are able to yeah, get to the 14 wins, which is awesome. 14-2 in the challenge right now. 25k gold, so that's awesome. So yeah, so much gold so far. And then at the last win, if we win, of course, we'll be able to yeah, get 30k gold. Hopefully we don't need to spend like 100 gems trying to get the other 30k gold. Not sure if that's even worth it, but looks like we can get Ice Spirit or Minions. I think I'll actually pick Minions just because Minions in general is quite good. Freeze is actually really good right now, so I'll definitely pick Freeze. Valkyrie really good. Let's say we don't have a small spell. And then for sure Princess Ghost is actually also a really good card, but since we already have Valk, which is a ground like tank and also splash damage, feel like Princess is a better option, especially because we also have minions. And Princess is also one of those cards, if they don't really have an answer to it, Princess can be really annoying, and also will be able to get a lot of value, especially if you play it like defensive. So it looks like he does go with his Ghost. Looks like he actually gave us Hawk Rider, so not sure what he picked instead of the Hawk Rider. Must be okay, looks like he actually went with his Executioner as well. Let's see what we can do, guys. Let's go with Electro Dragon defensive. Looks like Princess will also be able to get some chip damage. Let's go with minions over here. actually thinking to go with a Hawk Rider, trying to distract the knight for a little bit, and then the princess will actually be able to stay alive. So we do take a little bit of damage onto the right side. Actually thinking to freeze, probably could have, I probably could have, I'm not sure. But let's see, let's actually go with a Goblin Giant. I'm not sure if I should have tried to protect the princess over there, or actually, like, this is fine. Just because I want the giant skeleton bomb to explode, like, behind the Goblin Giant. This way the Goblin Giant, of course, doesn't take the damage from the bomb, and I will be able to get a little bit of more chip damage. So it looks like the left side tower is going down to 819 HP. That's actually a ton of damage, guys. I think, again, I will let the Royal Ghost lock on, and I will just go with a princess behind my king tower to chip away. Looks like he does go with his executioner. Little bit late on the Valkyrie, probably could have dropped it so it would end tank for the Royal Ghost and also kill the Executioner. But anyways, guys, it's totally fine, just because right now he's yeah, splitting his damage like on both sides. So anyways, like, he will be able to like, he has to make a decision going for one tower. I think this will actually die, like the knight will actually die. So let's actually go with the minions and Hawk Rider into the right side. We didn't show in the freeze yet, and we did pick the freeze, so that can be a really good surprise effect. Probably should freeze anytime soon. Hopefully that was not too late. Looks like the Hawk Rider is able to get quite a bit of damage. Freeze is pretty good, just because the minions are still able to get quite a lot of value onto the giant skeleton. We'll be able to almost take it down, and then with the help of the tower, and I think one princess shot should be more than enough. Yeah, more than enough. We'll be able to kill it before even reaching like the tower. So let's go with the Goblin Giant. Again, I will take some damage with the Executioner, knowing that he just used the Executioner. I'll actually support the Goblin Giant with some minions. Actually, he has a mirror. I'm not sure if I actually gave him the mirror. That was actually, it shouldn't be a surprise for me. Like, I gave him the mirror, so I should know that. Anyway, still kind of a surprise, because I kind of forgot that I gave him the mirror. But anyways, it worked out. The right side tower went down. Hawk Rider on the left side tower was able to like, take it down as well. Let's go with Electro Dragon. Looks like we don't really have any distraction unit for the giant skeleton. So unfortunately, it looks like we will lose the left side tower, and I think we might actually lose both sides. I'm not sure though, but let's see. Let's go with okay, I will just let it be, guys. I will just let this lock on, and then I will actually go with a Goblin Giant defensive, knowing that the minions are still there, and then I'll actually go with a Valkyrie. So it looks like he's actually BMing, but I think we're still in a really good situation, just because we have the E-Dragon there, Goblin Giant there. Let's actually go with a Hawk Rider, and I'm not sure what he will drop for this. Maybe Giant Skeleton? His cycle right now should be, no, looks like he actually mirrors his Executioner. His cycle should be kind of, yeah, awkward right now. To actually go with Electro Dragon into the right side for the Executioner there, especially knowing that he might actually support it. Looks like he decides to support the left side. The Royal Ghost over there. Let's actually try to kite everything. Let's go with a Goblin Giant. No, that was actually a really bad Goblin Giant. Let's actually go with a Valkyrie over here. Looks like the Goblin Giant was able to kite the Royal Ghost, but that was actually a really good, a bad Goblin Giant, just because right now, like, he's just able to stack his units. But let's see, guys. Let's actually try to get a good fireball over here, hitting everything. Looks like we are able to get the fireball. That's actually awesome, guys. We'll be able to, yeah, kill everything. I'll actually ignore the Execution over here, and I will just go with Hawk Rider minions for the 3 crown. Let's see what he drops. Looks like he actually goes with his giant skeleton. So I'll actually go with another E-Dragon, trying to splash onto the King Tower, and look at the damage, guys. Let's actually go with a freeze over here. Even though the Hawk Rider did already die, the Electro Dragon is still there, is able to splash onto the King Tower, and I think, oh wow, that was actually a really good giant skeleton bomb. Let's go with the Princess. Let's then go with the Hawk Rider to pressure, and this should be a good game, guys. Only 371 HP. Princess is able to get a hit. Let's see if the Hawk Rider is able to get a hit, and it should be GG. Looks like it is good game, so let's give him a good game. Let's give him a well played, and let's give him a thumbs up. So actually awesome, yeah, episode, guys, from 12-2 in the, I'm not sure if I keep forgetting the name of the draft challenge. It's actually a pretty difficult name. Into the Mountains of Gold draft challenge from 12-2 to 15-2, so that's awesome. And at the end, we'll be able to collect the 30k gold. So as you guys see, we did yeah, complete the challenge. Hopefully you guys are also able to complete it. It's actually a really good gold, guys. I think like 150k, as I said in the beginning. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the tips and the tricks. Let me know if you have any questions about draft. I'm always yeah, open to answer your questions in the comment section down below, or just on Twitter, Instagram. Also in the description down below, you can find those. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to smack that like button. If not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye, guys.